day 96. I've had the worst week for traveling, so I have not filmed, but I'm finally on British soil, so I look like crap, as you can see. So I'm going to conclude my trip away and how my skin was affected while I was on holiday for 2 weeks. I'm going to say that anytime my body is see, I've got a cough as well. Anything that's imbalanced in my skin routine or just generally my lifestyle, everything just goes out the window. I can definitely see a difference with diet and just general skincare and continuous skincare. And if those things aren't done properly, my skin really suffers. Driest lips I've ever had. I've never had to do, like, even the first stages of Roaccutane, my lips were never this dry. Like, I lip balm on tap basically, like, and it's so embarrassing when it goes so dry. Like, oh, I look so crusty. My skin flaked a lot as well, which hasn't happened for a while. As I mentioned before, there was I started to get a lot of redness. It's gone down slightly, but you can see it still. Maybe that's plain air, I don't know what it is. Thing is, in 2 weeks, I only washed my hair once, which is like, and my hair, look at it, it's still dry. I only washed my hair once, and I didn't even wash it myself. It was when I got my hair done, so that has been a massive plus. Additional note on day 96, which I forgot to mention, is the dryness of the nostrils. Like, I've never had such dry nostrils in my life. They're just getting worse. What's happened is, I think they're so dry that I'm wiping it and it's bleeding, and then it's it's scabbing up, and then when I'm blowing my nose again, and I can feel, so I'm like picking it again. It's just a vicious cycle, and that was like a weird side effect I experienced when I was on a holiday. But yeah, I am super jet lagged and I'm going to take a nap. It is New Year's Eve, and I did think I was going to get back before New Year's Eve, but I am, and I've got people coming over tonight, as I need to prepare, but I just got off my flight, so I'm going to go for a little nap. So excuse the face, and enjoy January 1st and celebrate it in style. Hopefully I won't be asleep at that point. So we are on to day 100. So I haven't filmed for a while, but as you know, I'm only going to film if I have something to say. So I've got makeup on at the moment, hence why my skin looks really clear. But yeah, skin is doing okay. It's funny, once as soon as I reached the UK, my skin went less dry, my lips were less dry, everything was less dry. I don't know whether it's to do with my surroundings or I'm back into routine. I'm not sure. So it's good that my body's kind of gone back to normal. I went to see the dermatologist yesterday, and so he said to me he doesn't need to see me for another 2 months, so that's going to take me all the way to 6 months. So hopefully after that I don't need to take Roaccutane anymore. I have definitely noticed something. This is something I've noticed a few months ago, but I always keep forgetting to discuss it. So I noticed that if I switch to a toothpaste, which I've written the name because I keep forgetting, it's called sodium lauryl sulfate, so it's SLS. So usually the toothpaste that
contain that ingredient, I was getting a lot of acne around my mouth, and I was just getting like, just getting cuts. Like, I just don't know, my lips just went really like weird when I was using like most, like this, you know, your most popular toothpaste brands does contain that. So while I was doing my investigating, whilst I was going the natural route of acne, and I noticed that I was just getting loads around my mouth, and I was like, the only thing that goes near my mouth is toothpaste. And so I was like, okay, let me switch to toothpaste. So then I and see whether there's actually a connection between a certain ingredient in toothpaste and acne. So I researched it, and so I was like, you know what, there's no harm, I'm going to switch my toothpaste. So I switched to Sensodyne instead, and as soon as I switched to Sensodyne, this was like about a good 6 months back now, I noticed a difference straight away. My acne disappeared. I had less irritation, less cuts. I was getting a lot of cuts on both sides of my mouth as well, and I thought maybe that's just a coincidence, because I was doing so many things at the same time to try and, you know, battle this acne and trying to find the cure. So if I've like stayed around my friend's house, or like there wasn't, because the rest of my family, they use normal toothpaste, so if I ran out of mine, I would just use theirs, and then I would end up getting spots or cuts again on my mouth. So and I noticed it again when I was in America, and I was just using any old toothpaste, and I started seeing cuts again. Day 106, it's been a while. As I said, I'm only going to report when I've got something to say. Like, the hair loss is actually becoming a problem now. I can't, like, I will sneeze and I will have hair coming out, like, that's how it feels. Like, I'm constantly shedding like a dog, and it's really getting out of control. I know, like, luckily I don't have really thin hair, so can't really notice it as much, but yeah, it's just hair on the floor, hair on my clothes, hair on everything. I haven't spoken about my mood for a while. My mood is fine, like, everything's good. Like, I'm highly emotional, but I know why I'm like that. So, but it's fine. But yeah, as I said, meditation is helping to a certain extent. Like, you can't. Meditation can only help to a certain extent when you're naturally, like, you're inherently just quite an emotional person anyway. So probably your emotions are a little bit more heightened being on medication. See, look, I'm just talking and it's just coming out. I haven't even done anything. So yeah, it's just how it is. Yeah. Day 109. What can I say today apart from, what is this eye? I look like I've got lazy eye, but really I just have Blepharitis again. And I don't know how to get rid of it. It is really painful. Like, every time I blink, it hurts. This whole area is killing me right now. It's just, it's so painful. So apparently, like, eye infections and inflammations and stuff is quite common being on Roaccutane. I thought I got away with it. Like, it's been a while since I've had it last, so I was like, okay, maybe Roaccutane might be sorting it out. But it's come back, and it's come back with a vengeance. I can't go out looking at this. How am I gonna serve customers with a bulgy eye? It may not look that bad in camera, but when I look in the mirror, it's like massive. I just can't wait to get off this medication, honestly. Like, what's next? Like, I'm always ill. I've just got over my second cold in like 6 weeks, and now I have this. Ooh, I don't know what to do. Just get me off this. 2 more months. Let's do this. We can do it. But that is what I have to report, but I think that's enough for me to report.
So I just wanted to show you how much hair falls out after a hair wash. I don't wash my hair that often, as you know, but just wanted to show you. This isn't, I don't know where this is a lot, but this is a like not a normal amount for me. Ever since I've started Roaccutane, I have noticed difference. My eye is still infected, not infected, inflamed even. It's like underneath the lid. So it's a lot better than yesterday, but I'm trying to avoid any antibiotics or steroids and just let it just naturally go away. So 1 second. So I don't know whether you guys can see, but that has come out after one shower. It's ridiculous. Never have this much come out. I dread to think what how much comes out on a daily basis, because I'm constantly shedding all the time. So in a way it's probably a good thing I don't wash my hair that often, because it probably comes out more. But yeah, where's all my beautiful hair going?
Day 110. So I don't usually do videos in the evening, but I thought I'd do it today because not just 1 or 2, but I got 4 compliments on my skin today, and it felt amazing. Like, I don't know if now my skin is at its peak or something, but people are like, oh my god, your skin is amazing. They're like, what skincare do you use? Your skin is like flawless. So that made me really, really happy. Despite my inflamed eye, which is still there, it's gone down from yesterday, but it's still there. So despite my weird eye, I got loads of compliments on my skin. I was really happy, and I want to document this because it's really, really important to hear it from other people, because it just makes you feel good, makes you feel like yourself again. So yeah, that's what I wanted to document today. Day 110.
Day 115. So I actually developed Blepharitis in this eye. If you remember me saying that I had a sty, well, I thought it was Blepharitis, but that was actually a sty that was underneath the eyelid. You can still see it slightly raised still, so that's kind of, you know, on the mend. But yes, I developed Blepharitis in this eye. Just on my waterline, just here, there was like this lump, and every time I blinked it really hurt, and I just tried to keep makeup away from it. So I haven't blogged at all with like any good makeup photos, because I've just been trying to avoid makeup. But yeah, that's like, it's just been a little bit of a eye issue recently, which is really strange. Dandruff has come back again. Don't know if you can see. So I'm going to try this dandruff treatment just to see how it goes. But yeah, that's really annoying. But yeah, just happy that my eyes are better now, so I can start vlogging again, and I'm really happy about that. But yeah, that is for day 115.
So day 120, so we come to the end of month 4. So just to summarize month 4, I'm going to say that probably the biggest realization for me is when something is imbalanced in my lifestyle or my sort of daily life, like it does affect my skin. I generally have a really good diet anyway. What I eat on like an average day, so I'll have like porridge. I usually stick with salads or anything that's anything that's healthy, but you know, fills you up. Like I love sweet potato, I love avocado, any grains, lentils. Like I'm not a massive meat eater anyway. Too much fruit. There's only certain fruits I can eat because some of them are just too high in sugar. But I don't really have fizzy drinks that often. I try to minimize dairy as much as possible as well, where I can. So I have a lot of almond milk, which I've done for the last couple of years now, which I prefer. I don't really have cow's milk that much. You know, if you spoke to me like 9 months ago or so, I would have been like, oh, diet's got nothing to do with it. You know, especially being a Roaccutane, you think Roaccutane is going to just fight everything off, but as you've seen as well, that, you know, when I have had like a cheat day and I've thought, oh, it's fine, I'll just eat it, nothing's going to happen, I do end up breaking out. So that's a massive lesson I've learned. It's like diet is definitely linked to skin. Yeah, what's up with the weird eye infections this month? That's never happened before. I have suffered from blepharitis in the past that thought it went away, but clearly it decided to come back with a vengeance, because then it, you know, I got a sty in one eye and I got blepharitis in the other eye, and you know, you saw how bulgy my eye was. I shall see you in month 5. Can't wait. See you later. Another thing that I forgot to mention, and the irony of this, I forgot to mention my forgetfulness. Like, other people have noticed it as well. Like, see, like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, I forget everything. Like, I would do things like, I would put bread in the toaster and then head out. I will make a cup of tea and then just forget about it, and then I'll find the tea and I'll be like, oh god, let me reheat it. So I'll reheat it in the microwave, and then I'll forget it again. I left home, got to the bus stop to get to work without my bag. Like, I'm doing the most weirdest things. Like, man, I really hope this is because of the medication and like this isn't me. Like, am I just thick now and this is my brain? Because I'm really scared if it is, because I don't like I'm a little bit forgetful anyway, but this is like getting ridiculous. Like, I'm just kind of I'm just kind of like judging myself afterwards. Like, see, come on, girl, get with it. Yeah, so yes, I forgot to mention my forgetfulness for month 4. That's it.